such a great idea.
You know, I didn't think you'd like it.
Why?
Well, I know how you feel about animals, and since we're breeding mink for fur, eventually they're going to have to be killed, and I just didn't think you'd go for it.
Do they have to be killed?
No, Rose. Many women like wearing coats that urinate. Week of the 7th. Let's see.
Who was it?
Blanche?
Oh, I don't know.
But Blanche, who did you see?
Well, that was a particularly active time for me. I was looking quite stunning. You know, I just had my teeth bonded, and I was really irresistible.
Who, Blanche?
A few people.
How many is a few? 2?
Well,
3?
do we hear 4? Well, that was more like a 10-day, 2-week span.
For me, that's a lifetime span.
Not even.
Do you realize I'll be 65 years old when this child graduates high school?
Try 70.
I'll be the oldest mother. What I always loved about my children was everybody thought I was their sister. My body will never come back from this one.
It barely came back from the last one.
This is too depressing. I'm going back to bed.
Baby. She's gonna have a baby.
And if it's a boy, she can name it after its father, Rick, Joe, Bob, Don, Dave.
I don't get it. We've done everything to get them in the mood. Music, soft lighting. What else can we do?
Leave them alone. You're always here looking. It's sick.
I'm not always here, Sophia. I work.
You call me at lunchtime. Sophia, go take a look.
They need an aphrodisiac.
An African what?
An aphrodisiac. It's a substance that makes you feel sexy.
Really?
Yes.
Like what?
Like Spanish fly.
Spanish flies.
Fly, Rose. One fly.
Oh, come on, Dorothy. I've been to Spain. It's not the cleanest country in the world. They've got thousands of flies. Valencia alone.
It is not a fly, Rose.
Spanish fly is not a fly?
No.
What is it?
It's a beetle.
They call it a fly, but it's really a beetle?
Yes.
How do they know it's Spanish?
Because it wears a little sombrero, Rose.
Well, why don't they just call it a beetle? Spanish beetle.
Because they call it Spanish fly.
Well, then what do they call their fly?
I don't care, Rose! Pull yourself together, for God's sake. You're in a psychiatrist's office.
Blanche Devereaux.
Oh, my God.
You go on, honey. We'll be right here.
See him? Banana boat time. He's talking to himself.
He is not. He's wearing dentures, and they just keep slipping.
Sure, right. Excuse me, sir. Are you talking to yourself?
Of course not. Fram Wonk is talking to me. He's my Martian friend who landed his spacecraft in my yard.
See you at Wolfie's.
Is that it makes no difference at all in her life. It is just a concept. It is not based on reality. That will cheer her up.
Nothing will cheer me up. It has rained on my parade.
Hello. Oh, Dr. Parks, come right in.
Who is that?
The vet.
Dr. Parks, I don't believe you've met Blanche.
Well, no, he has not, because I certainly would remember it if he had. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming. A man as brilliant as you must be terribly busy.
That change your life didn't change her life.
Well, it's no mystery. The minks won't breed because they're too old.
You're kidding.
Isn't he brilliant?
Somebody sold you minks that are too old to breed. They're worn out. They're not interested anymore.
You mean you can be too old?
Rodents can be, not humans.
Is that a theory, or is that based on personal experience?
Both.
Dr. Parks, there's a lizard out on the lanai that's looking awful peaked lately. I wonder if you'd mind taking a look.
Not at all.
Oh, just so worried about the poor little thing. I just can't sleep at all. You know, I'm such a lover of animals.
Well, she could be in a coma. Put a man within 5 miles, she'd roll over and shave her legs.